Live from Wish TV, this is breaking news from 24-Hour News 8.
5 people died in that crash, the mother and 2 children from Johnson County.
Police say Rustlin, quote, allegedly failed to slow for construction. Officials say the truck Rustlin was driving, full of cooking oil, ran into the back of another car. By the time police and firefighters arrived, 3 vehicles were on fire. Police also say a 31-year-old from Lafayette, Tatiana Stepanova, was injured in the crash, and other vehicles were involved, but those are the only injuries or deaths officials have mentioned.
News 18, delivering news from where you live.
Attica police are looking into what caused a train derailment over the weekend.
Police in Attica still have some concerns, as this isn't the first derailment on this stretch of tracks.
Only Norfolk Southern can handle the situation because that property is federally owned.
We now know what could be the cause of the Attica train derailment. Federal officials are blaming defective or missing cross ties.
News 18, delivering news from where you live. News 18 this morning starts now. WLFI Lafayette. News from where you live.
Overnight shooting in Lafayette leaves 1 man injured and police are searching for suspects.
Around 1 a.m., somebody found a man suffering from a gunshot wound in the 1500 block of South Street. Medics took him to the hospital, and you can see in the video, it appears a gun, there it is right there, a gun may have been recovered at the scene. Detectives are working the case right now. As for the victim, no word on his condition, but we're told he may need to go into surgery.
18 at 11 starts now. WLFI Lafayette. News from where you live.
This evening, a person is in custody after a stabbing on Lafayette's north side leads to a manhunt. Police took a man into custody around 10 p.m. They had been sweeping the area around Sagamore Parkway and 26th Street with canine units. This all started after police responded to a stabbing at a motel at that intersection.
I'm Dustin Grove.
And I'm Krista Henry.
Here's a recap of some of this week's top stories. 3 people are recovering after a car crash in Clinton County. Police say a truck crossed the center line, hitting a car head-on. Both drivers and a passenger had serious injuries.
And now we head to Little Haiti, where an argument came to a deadly end. Police say they were forced to fire, and now 2 men are dead.
It's here where hours earlier the body of Gerson Mieses was carried away. Nearby, officers had to comfort his brother. Mieses was shot and killed by a security guard outside the barber shop.
Well, it was the last Purdue football game of the season today, and both Boilermaker and Hoosier fans poured out to show support for a classic rivalry. News 18 photojournalist Taylor Hardy has a look at the excitement outside Ross-Ade Stadium as fans tailgated before the big game.
Tailgating, you get to actually see your friends. That's when we catch up.
Go ahead and put them up. Okay.
Well, IU is the best, so we always win. It doesn't matter.
She betrayed Lafayette. She grew up here and went to Bloomington, so went to IU. So.
Go on, Pete. Awesome, man. Come on, Pete.
He's ugly too.
A lot of people I see here tailgating, I don't see during the week. They're some old high school friends. My sister comes and her kids.
So, are you the good kids?
That's kind of just a family gathering.
Every week has a theme, because it's just boring if you come to the same food.
I plan every meal, so I know what I have to start cooking and then go on down the road. The ones that are tailgating here all day long are probably the ones further up. They come in around 8:30 or 9, and they'll stay. They have generators, and they'll watch the game on their TV out here.
We should probably bring a TV next year.
Bring a TV.
Yeah.
If you come to a football game, you probably should go inside and at least see it. People I sit with up in the stands, and they're the same season ticket people every year. I know how their grandkids are, and it's the same group every year.
Local residents wrapped up Memorial Day with a free concert to salute our veterans. News 18's photojournalist Taylor Hardy was on hand for the patriotic music event.
Which is typical when we come to these concerts.
Very inspirational to hear the military tunes. And when I marched in the military to the military bands, behind the bands, that was a wonderful experience.
It's just a community coming together, you know, and what a perfect night. People coming to hear some nice music and enjoying it for an hour and coming together, I think it's just a great community event.
Memorializing those who have given so much. And certainly many of our folks are still giving their lives overseas.
It's just great. It's great to touch them and to know that they gave the ultimate sacrifice for our nation, and to be able to give back, even if it's just for a few minutes, it's amazing. It's a great feeling.
And I think I can speak for virtually all the veterans that were here and active duty people. We do appreciate it.
It was very encouraging. That brought back memories.
Bright-colored feathers and scantily clad samba dancers can only mean one of two things. No, it is not carnival time, though close. It is the world's premiere of Rio 2. I'm Miriam Issa with Clever, and I'm in the heart of Miami Beach, here to catch all the action. We loved this film, and okay, I'm curious to know, a big theme in this film is stealing. Tell us the truth. I won't tell anybody. Have you ever stolen anything?
Accidentally, actually.
That's what they all say.
I know, right? Oh my gosh, no. I tend to black out a lot sometimes, and so like I'll be in Claire's looking at something, and my mom will be like, "Let's go." I'm like, "Okay."
I would like to ask George Lopez, what is his favorite word?
I was going to say that one. Huh?
I did not think you were going to say that one. See, I asked off camera. ¿Cuál es tu palabra favorita en el español?
Mamón.
This is not carnival in Brazil.